Hello, friends. Just got my monthly box, so it's kind of everywhere. How are y'all doing? And my hair is kind of everywhere too. That's really fun. My haircut today, I really love it. So, let me mute my computer because that happens a lot. I get super distracted when I am on live videos. So I'm excited to do this live AFT session. Hi, Bethany. With Christina Zimmerman. I am excited about this. If you guys have experienced an AFT session before, just let me know kind of in the comments, like, I've done one, or I've never done AFT. I'm curious what the mix of people are. So we're gonna wait for Christina to hop on here. So we can jump in. Hi Lisa, hi Marilyn. Hi everybody. Let me message her. So the first name I drew, Yamin, is let me see, I'm live. Hey Danielle. The first name I drew, she lives in the Philippines. That's pretty awesome. That's amazing. Because I just would have never imagined that lots of things that the reach of this group would be that far, that, you know, Young Living would, I don't know. It's just amazing to me. Hey everybody. So I'm excited for this. She was on traveling and she didn't have all of her oils with her, but I had drawn her name first. And so I wanted to honor that. Hey, Jamie. And I said, okay, let's do this. She's like, next week we'll do, next week I'll have my oils. I'll be home again. I was like, perfect. We'll do it at convention. It'll be fine. We'll do another live one. And so the next time I drew was Christina, and she is on a vacation too. She's in Las Vegas. Everybody's on vacation. Hilariousness. Hey, Jamie. So let me do a brief overview of AFT. For those of you that don't know what it is. So it's Aroma Freedom Technique. You'll hear me say AFT. Because that's the abbreviation is just easier. So just like YL, Young Living, it's just abbreviation. So Aroma Freedom Technique is a way to help you break through the barriers that are keeping you from doing what you really want to be doing. So whether it's personal, whether it's professional life, whatever it is, there's things that keep us from doing what we want to do. Like they keep us stuck. So our emotions serve a purpose. It's to get our needs met. I've said this before, like if someone's stepping on your toe, then you're going to tell them to get off your toe. Or you could not and kind of stuff that and hold it in and then react to that person out of, anger or frustration, kind of always holding it in and, giving sarcastic comments to them or whatever, right? I don't know where Christina is, but, so that's blocked emotional expression. And we don't like blocked emotional expression. That's no good because it comes out in ways that are not good. So that's where AFT can come into play. And you can have, there you are. I didn't hear you say I'm here. Hi. There you are. Let me see. Bring Christina on. That's where AFT can come into play. And I'm excited to do this with Christina. So the only interaction I've had with her is, hey, is this time good for you? And I posed to her the question that I posed to all of my, hey.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. I just have
You're good, get settled.
Yeah, I just have see, I'm shaking.
You're so cute. It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
You're good.
I just have my phone with me because I'm on vacation, so
right.
Deal with that.
Happy vacation.
Thanks.
How's the hockey game going?
I'm in my room, so I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, when you left,
it was 0-0 when I left.
It sounds like hockey.
Yeah.
Because the scores of hockey are like 0-1 or like nothing. I'm not a hockey person. Just not a sports person in general. Just not general. I think it's because my dad was never in sports, so I never got like that exposure. My husband, on the other hand, that's a whole nother ball game.
Yeah.
So I was telling everybody there, Deb tells you, end of the first period, 0-0.
Yeah.
They got your back here. So I was telling them the only real conversation that I had with Christina was, hey, you won, are you free? And she's like, kind of ish. And so we worked it out, and here we are.
Yeah.
I did ask you the one question that I ask everybody prior to AFT sessions, which is, if there's one thing that this AFT session could do or change for you in your life, what would that be? And you said to not be afraid of speaking or presenting in public.
Or even just this. So, this is like I'm already
welcome.
Doing this right now.
So you're good now.
I'm shaking though.
You're shaking. Okay. Yeah. All right. So do you have Valor there with you?
I do. I have the roll on with me.
Okay. That's fine. Have you put it on yet?
Not yet, no.
Okay, put some on your wrist for now while we talk. You're okay.
Okay.
You're good.
I wasn't sure if I was allowed to or not.
No, you're good. Okay. Well, because I want you to be, to be calm, and that's okay. Hey, Kathy. Hey, everybody. Jumping on in. So, so to not be afraid of speaking or presenting in public, what is it that you believe is holding you back? Like, is this like a long-standing thing for you?
Yeah, I think it's a memory. Something happened that made me feel that way, because I can remember in high school, I almost failed English because I was afraid to do public speaking. It was part of the program.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So it's kind of been, there's something stuck in there. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And it's keeping you from doing stuff.
Yeah.
Like your business,
with your business. Yeah. Which I didn't intend to do in the first place, but then it just started. I told my roller I wasn't, but then it's just, I love them so much.
I know. And you're like, how can I not tell everyone about this?
Yeah.
So, okay. All right. So how would you phrase this desire that you have? What do you want to be able to say about yourself? Yeah, that Christina, she is what?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. This is a process we work through, and this is what I wanted people to see.
Okay.
It's not an immediate answer kind of thing. I didn't want you to have an immediate answer.
I just want to feel confident. Feel confident.
You want to feel confident?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. So confident. Doing what? Is there a specific thing, or it's just I am confident?
I am confident. Just being able to host a class or do a live video. I've never done a live video. I've
now you have.
Other than now. Really? Well, just that I did that Instagram thing and the fear thing that you did.
Yes, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. That's something.
But yeah, I'm working on it.
Okay, all right.
And be more comfortable doing it.
Okay. Well, and that brings up a good point. So, when I did the fearless thing, when we did the AFT, the goal was I am fearless. So that's another option, because those are two different things. Confidence is just wanting to be better, mentally when you're doing things, that I can, this idea that I can do that. And fearless is a totally different scenario. It's not just I can do that. It's I will,
yeah,
do that. Yeah. So it's kind of two different things. So what do you really want?
I want to be able to do it without having the fear.
Okay. All right. Okay. So maybe something like, I am fearless in something with a qualification, or your eyes are this.
So I am
no.
in my job, I am a pharmacy assistant, but I have such bad test anxiety that I haven't taken the final exam to become the technician.
Okay.
So I have that fear of, like, my mind just goes blank.
Okay.
And
All right. All right. All right. So being fearless just doesn't even seem possible to you.
At some point,
like, you
no.
Are so...
Well, I worked through your 21-day thing, and I did most of the things. So
okay, cool.
I might just have to keep doing it over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's not magic.
Yeah,
you know?
I was reading about the AFT and how people have done it many times. Like, it's not like a one-time thing.
No, not at all. Yeah. It's a one-time thing for that one memory that you find as I go through this series of questions. But it's not like, I'm good now.
Right.
Don't need anything anymore. Because what it does is it refiles those negative memories in your brain. It takes them from the place where they've been, misfiled. We're kind of like a frozen computer screen.
Mm-hmm.
Like, all you can see is that bad, error message or whatever. That's all you can see. It's like blank screen for you. It takes those memories that are attached to that and refiles them in the right place.
Okay.
That makes your emotions more steady. It takes the emotional charge out of those negative memories. So, all right. So I am confident, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. And this is for everybody else. Like, this is sometimes what happens with goal setting. I'm trying to figure out if her goal is a good goal or not, if it's hard enough. And that's why I went to the extreme. And then you were like, and so then I know to pull back a little bit. But trying to find out what is the right thing for you. What's the real issue? What's the pain point? And then going from there. Okay. So, but we just need confidence. We're going to start with that. So the first thing I'm going to have you do, we're going to do it in a present tense, positive statement, like an I am confident or I have confidence, whatever feels right to you. And I want you to say that phrase out loud.
I am confident.
Okay. So I want you to use a 0 to 10 scale, 0 being no, not confident, like not totally 0, no, not possible. And 10 being totally fine, like I'm going to get off here and go do my own live video about how confident I am.
Yeah.
So where are you?
Probably about 2-ish.
2-ish. Okay, very good. Lower number is good. That's the point. If you were a 10, we wouldn't be doing this. No. Right?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. All right. So you're a 2. What's the negative voice that tells you you can't do that? You can't be confident. What does it say? Sometimes it's an inner critic. What does it say?
Yeah, just something in the back. I don't know what it is. I need to find that.
Okay.
I think it's just past experiences that I've buried somewhere.
Okay. Sometimes it's like an accusing voice, like a you did this, like or
my ex-husband.
You suck at life.
Yeah.
There's that too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So kind of beating you down verbally. Okay. All right. So how do you feel when you hear those negative things?
Horrible.
What's the word? Horrible. Okay. Let's find a word that fits that. So horrible is kind of like a adjective, not a feeling word. Is it hurt? Is it
It would be hurt, yeah.
Is it hurt? Okay. Or there's also the sense of like ashamed or worthless. There's lots of different feeling words that all mean similar things.
Right.
Think of what's the right one.
I think it's more hurt. Like at one point it was
Hurt.
worthless, but I worked through that and I've
Awesome. Okay, so hurt. Okay. Where do you feel that hurt feeling in your body?
In my heart.
In your heart. Okay, you know right away.
Yeah.
All right. So now I want you to drift back to an earlier time when you felt that same way. It could be recently or long ago, and get a snapshot of that time. A lot of times a memory will immediately come to mind.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't have to share what it is, just that you have it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so now I want you to take your oils. You're going to get a drop of lavender, a drop of frankincense, and a drop of stress away.
Wish I had 3 hands.
Right?
Yeah.
When you do this, more often, I mix it up ahead of time. It's just because just equal parts. So I do like 20 drops of this, 20 drops of that, 20 drops.
Right. Okay.
So down the road.
Okay.
So 1 drop of each.
Yeah.
Rub your palms together. You can close your eyes and bring your hands to your nose. And inhale while you focus on that memory. Notice what happens to the memory. Sometimes it will fade or shift or change. Notice what happens to how you feel in your body. And just lean into those emotions, that hurt emotion. It gets intense, that's okay. Picture it like a wave. It just comes and then passes. And just keep breathing through. And just keep breathing. Notice how you feel and what has happened to the memory. And just keep breathing until you feel like that memory has gone as far as it will for now. Where you feel a sense of completion. Big, long, even breaths. What did you notice happened to the memory? Did it shift or change?
Yeah.
Okay. You look calmer. Did it bring up some other hard emotions?
No, it's okay.
Well, if it did, we can.
Yeah.
I can move to. If it's something that's difficult, you can add a drop of release and continue to breathe through that. You don't stuff it. Okay. I know we're on live or whatever, but don't stuff it. Okay. So
I've actually been afraid to try release before, so it might be a good time for me too. Like I've had it for months and my daughter's used it and it's like she's like amazed by it, but I've always been afraid to use it, so maybe it.
But you have it.
I have it right here.
But you've never used it.
No.
And you're on vacation. Oh, yeah, you're supposed to use it. Put a drop of release on your palm right now. And keep breathing through that same memory. Because I can tell that it's still, you're still in it. Notice different details, what jumps out at you. And just keep breathing. Good. Picture yourself inhaling that aroma into the memory. And with every exhale, you're releasing that negative charge. Releasing the power that memory has over you. Really lean into that emotion and into that memory until you notice a shift or a change. Listen in for truth and for wisdom as you breathe. How do you feel?
Different.
Okay. Different how?
Like like my shoulders don't feel as heavy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Feels good, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. All right. Awesome. All right, let's go back to your original goal. I want you to say it out loud.
I am confident.
Okay. On that 0 to 10 scale, where would you say you are now? 0, totally impossible. 10, totally confident, no problem. It could go up or down or stay the same.
Say about 5.
Out of 5. Okay. 2 to 5. All right. Awesome. All right. What's another negative voice that tells you this is not possible? What is that critic saying?
That you're not good enough.
Not good enough. All right. How do you feel when you hear that voice?
Like sad.
Sad. Okay. Like sad. Is it deeper than sad? Like inadequate?
Yeah.
Inferior?
I'm not really good with words.
It's okay. Hey man, I have a whole like emotion wheel here on my computer that I'm looking at. I'm like, inferior and yeah, no. Because in the moment you're like, I don't know, it feels bad. I don't know the word. No worries. Okay, so inadequate, inferior, worthless.
Yeah, all of the above.
All of the above. Okay. Which one resonates most with you? Is it, I'm going to throw a word out there,
Okay.
and I might be getting a wrong sense. Is it rejected? Maybe not.
It's kind of like the opposite
Of rejected? Accepted.
I'm just having a lot of feelings coming through.
Yeah, you're okay.
It's weird that I didn't get to talk to you about beforehand, and then things are coming up. But
It's okay.
Okay.
You're fine. You're fine.
Like, I don't understand what I'm still here, maybe.
Okay.
Like, from as a child, my brother passed away, and I don't know why I wasn't picked to not be here and not here anymore, maybe? Like, that's coming to me right now.
Guilty.
Yeah, guilty.
Guilty. Okay. All right. Where do you feel that guilty feeling? It could be a body posture to like a crumpled or a slumping or something like that as well. Or it could be an actual place.
Yeah. In my brain.
In your brain. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's just all right there. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I want you to drift to an earlier time, and you may already have the memory too. Drift to an earlier time when you felt that same way, and just get a snapshot and let me know when you have that.
Of what?
A snapshot of that time when you felt guilty or of that memory of your brother.
Mm-hmm.
Just find a snapshot there to focus in on and let me know when you have that memory.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You got it? Okay. All right. Grab frankincense. We're going to do two different things. Grab a drop of frankincense.
Okay.
And put it on your palm. So I want to ground you a little bit.
Okay.
And put it on your palm. You're going to do similarly. Breathe for a minute or two. And focus in on that memory. And notice what happens as you breathe. Notice what happens to the memory and to how you feel in your head. And when you feel grounded, I want you to take your hands down and we're going to add a drop of inner child.
Okay. Like, I'm so amazed that I have all these oils with me.
That's because you were supposed to do this.
Yeah.
And you're on vacation and you didn't, I mean, come on.
Right.
I mean, I thought I was the only one that brought my AFT oils on vacation with me.
Really?
Not the only one. All the other crazy AFT people do it too, but I did, you know. You never know when you're going to need an inner child, man.
Okay.
All right. I want you to focus on that same, trying to go away comments. Okay. Focus on that same memory. Try to picture your brother as you breathe. And notice what happens to that guilty feeling.
Oh, I think they just scored. It just got really loud.
That's hilarious. As you breathe, listen in for truth. Listen in for wisdom from the Lord. What does He say you are? What is your true worth? And let yourself be comforted by that aroma. It's a very sweet oil. Just breathe deeply. And when you feel that process has completed, or the memory has gone as far as it will for now, you can take your hands down. Okay. All right. Big, deep, non-oily breath. Okay, let it all go. All right. How are you doing?
Okay.
All right. I want to go back to your original goal. I want you to say it out loud.
I am confident.
Okay. Look at how you said that way different. You're going to rewatch this video later. That's the other reason I love to do these.
Okay.
I love it. You're going to be like, who is that really scared person? It's going to be great. Okay. So I am confident. 0 to 10 scale, same scale. Where would you say you are now? It could go up or down or stay the same.
Right. About 6 or 7. I'm getting there.
You're getting there. Okay, man. Yeah. That's awesome movement. Seriously. That's seriously. Okay, you're doing great. Okay. Is there another memory or another voice that's kind of holding you? I want to check in and make sure.
Oh, totally. Like more coming out as I'm doing this.
As you're doing it.
That,
okay.
Like, hey, like I feel the guilt, like because my dad lost his son, and I feel guilty about that.
Okay. Yeah. Do you have Trauma Life with you?
I don't have that one with me.
Okay, I was going to say, that would be like
yeah, legit. I do have that one at home, though.
At home, okay. So when you get home, you're going to use Trauma Life. Have you used it?
No, it's sitting there waiting for the day.
Bless you. Well, it's waiting for when you get home. And when you get home, I want you to use it, okay? Put it in you can use it AFT-wise, like, smell it. You can smell it from the bottle. You can put it in a roller, like dilute it in a roller, and put it on your brainstem, right, the back of your neck, okay, across your forehead. Breathe it in, okay, while you intentionally focus on some of those memories, all that flooding back, right? Okay. Do you have your diffuser with you?
I do have one, yes.
Okay, all right. So I want you to diffuse release tonight.
Okay.
And when you sleep.
Okay.
Yeah, that would help. And do you have white angelica normally? Or no?
I do have it at home too.
Okay. So if you don't wear that every day already, like wear that.
Okay.
Okay. So we're at a 6 or a 7 on I am confident. There's other stuff coming up. If it's something that's like, is it something that's coming up that has a specific memory attached to it? Like I have a picture of this memory that's coming up.
Yeah, there was. And then just back here is like my dad talking to me.
Okay. All right. So let's use release again.
Okay.
Okay. Put a drop of release on your palm.
I know I've been afraid to use it.
Yeah. Big, deep breaths. And focus on your dad's voice. What's it saying? Focus on that single memory. Breathe that aroma into that memory. And imagine yourself releasing the hold it has on you. Every exhalation. Releasing, releasing, releasing. And if it switches to another memory, that's okay. Just keep rolling with it. There's a lot to release. It's not a single memory. Mm-hmm. Just keep breathing through them. You're like going through the files. Just picture yourself taking everything and putting it right where it needs to go. Release those negative emotions and breathe in truth. Okay. What did you notice happening to the memory?
I could physically mentally be picture him just like dropping them.
Like swiping like on an iPhone? Guys, EFT is legit. I love it. Awesome. Okay, so with that, that's super cool. I love to hear that. Because that's literally, it's your brain putting them. You still have them. You still remember that thing. But there's an emotional charge that gets taken away. And it gets put in the proper place in your brain. Your hippocampus can now refile these things on the right page of the your scrapbook, kind of thing. Like they were all jumbled. It was like a hot mess of a scrapbook of your childhood, of your life. And so what the oils can do is come in and like you go here, nope, yep, a little bit over here, and it moves everything to where it should be filed in the brain, and not this jumbled mishmash. Okay. All right. Deep breath. Okay. I want you to say your affirmation again for me, or your goal for me.
I am confident.
Whoa, you didn't even go up at the end like a question. Say it again.
I am confident.
Guys, because I don't know if you know, you've been saying, I am confident You'll go back and watch it, and
Okay.
you'll see it.
Okay.
It's like a question. I am confident.
Oh.
Question mark.
I have a funny story about that. That like at work we have like these little walkie-talkies, and like I say my name like that, like it's a question mark. Like that's how it's built into it.
Christina?
Yeah, Zimmerman. Like
that's awesome. Okay, but say it again.
So I am confident.
That's amazing. I love that. I love it. Okay, so now how do you feel that 0 to 10 scale?
Like I'm getting up there.
You're getting up there, baby.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. So what we're gonna do now is just like we released those. You're also, I love this, you guys. This is what I mean of before and after of AFT.
Mm-hmm.
So when you started, this is not a dig on you at all. This is what this thing does. You were like this, like as far back from me as you could get. You're like, I'm not sure about this gray lady. And now you're like this. I love it. AFT. I love AFT. You guys, it's legit. It's so legit. Okay. And your face, like when you go back and watch the beginning of this video,
Yeah.
you're going to be like, and then you see it now. This is what I mean, because I've said before, I want to do before and after photos of AFT, because your face is like this. It's great. It's the best. Okay. So now we're going to move into the affirmation phase. So just like we released negative emotions with an oil, we want to anchor positive things with an oil to pair it. So we can use believe, valor, transformation, or any oil that you're like, yes, this is the one I love.
Believe.
Believe is perfect. Whichever one you feel is the right one.
I'm on team believe, so I'm going to use that one.
I think that's a great idea. All right, so we don't have to see you do this, but you do need to stand for this portion. Okay. So the power pose is something, and do you want to use I am confident, or do you, sometimes as people are breathing through, they get scripture, or they get some sort of other thing that comes to mind to use as an affirmation. Or you can use your original goal, whatever feels right to you.
Okay.
So what do you think?
I will start with that one.
Okay, and see what happens.
Okay.
All right. So what you're going to do is very similarly, you're going to put a drop on your palm, big inhale, but then you're going to get into a power pose. So it could be something like, arms up in the air. It could be like a receiving posture. It could be Wonder Woman hands on your hips. Okay. You could like do a snap, whatever you want to do. Okay. But stand to your feet. Your feet are the important thing. Okay.
Can I look in the mirror?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You should.
Right here. Great. I'm right here.
Yes, that's perfect. That's no worries. Okay, so you're gonna breathe and say your affirmation a few times over.
I am confident. I am confident. I am confident. I can do this.
Oh, yeah, you can. Do it. Add that in there, replace it, whatever you want.
I can do this. I got this.
Yes, love it.
I got this.
I know you do this.
I'm confident. How long do I do this for?
However long you want.
I'm good.
You're good. All right, you can come sit back down.
Okay.
How does that feel?
That's good. It's
good.
Yeah. It's good to do it in front of the mirror, I guess.
Yeah.
This is kind of like the mirror, but.
Yeah, but still, it's just you. You don't see my face.
Yeah.
Or comments or whatever else is popping up on your screen. Yeah. Okay, awesome. All right. So the last phase of AFT after the power pose is just to make a plan. Because if I wanted to be a ballerina dancer, I should like go to ballerina school, get a tutu, things like that.
Right.
So if you want to be confident, if you want to like got this, what do you need to do? Is there anything practical that you need to do?
To do is just to do a live video.
That might be a good thing to do. Yeah.
Probably, or host a class with a friend to start.
There you go. Yeah. That would be an awesome thing to do. Okay. The other thing I want you to do is, I don't know, you're in a hotel, so you can write those things down. Like write those things down. Okay. When whenever you get a minute. And I want you to do that same thing, that I am confident, I got this, I can do this kind of stuff. In that power pose in front of the mirror, just like it could be a different mirror because you're going to go home soon. Yeah. But the same pose, same concept, and
with the same oil.
Same oil.
Okay.
Yeah, same oil, and you do that for the next 3 days.
Okay.
At least twice a day. So in the morning, in the evening, or like before your class. That you're going to do, or before your live video.
I won't be able to do a class until I get back after convention.
Right, but
I can plan with my friend.
Exactly, yeah. And even, you can do it longer than 3 days.
Yeah, I can do it.
For sure, but it's something that at least anchor it in for 3 days, okay?
Okay.
All right, awesome. What questions do you have for me? Anything?
Not at this time. I'm a little bit of an introvert, and I'll think about things afterwards, probably.
Okay. All right. Well, you did amazing. Everybody's like, oh my gosh, what a change. This is awesome. I got goosebumps. Oh my God. She's doing great. I can't believe it. Look at that smile. They're all like,
oh my God. I'm glad that I didn't have all the comments. Well, like I don't have that.
Yes. Yes, exactly. See, I make them go away too. I swipe them.
Oh, I have a question. Do we get to meet next week?
Are you coming to convention?
Yes.
Heck yeah. Okay. I'm going to give you a hug.
Okay.
I will be around somewhere.
Okay.
I'll be around somewhere. I'm going to register, I think, on Wednesday.
Yeah, I arrive on Wednesday.
I'm not going to the farm.
I'm
not going to the farm this time.
I'm going Wednesday.
When are you going to the farm?
I think it's Friday. I have to look at my schedule, but this is my first time going to convention.
You're going to love it. It's so fun. There's a lot of people, so you're going to need your introvert time and bring all of the oils.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you. I'm so happy that I was chosen.
Yes. The Lord was like, as I was drawing, I'm like, okay, if this person can't do it, I don't want to right. Like if they just commented and didn't actually have the oils. So I drew a couple more names and yours was the second name.
Awesome. So. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy I had the oils and I could do this. Thank you.
God knew. All right. You're welcome. You have a good night. And